close your eyes and get comfortable for me as we spend a short time in this special space of trance, where any and everything is possible through the power of your mind and my suggestions. Focus with me on your breathing, the gentle rise and fall of your chest that controls your experience of everything else. Allow it to become rhythmic and deliberate, ignoring any uncertainty or apprehension with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Gathering up all of the stress and negativity in your body with an in, 2, 3, 4, and pushing it all away from you with an out, 2, 3, 4. Feel your heartbeat slow as you focus on your breathing, allowing the rest of your physical form to ease with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. All of your points of tension, all of the muscles in your feet and your calves, your back and your core, your arms, neck, shoulders, and even your face, just relaxing. Take note of where that pressure lies and just let it all dissipate with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. No stress, no negativity, nothing to worry about. With the steady rhythm of your breath and the calm relaxation of your body, your mind begins to focus and become still. No thoughts, no pesky, buzzing emotions, everything just slowing down and feeling the warmth of peace surround you. Peer into your mind, deep and dark, revealing to you the infinite abyss, calm and silent save for my words and suggestions that echo about in the darkness. Your mind is an abyss, empty, bottomless, perfect and pure, staring back at you as you stare into it. That deep, black void of abject emptiness, yet it still calls out to you, rising and falling as you continue to breathe in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Beckoning, calling to you. Simply let the abyss consume you, expanding around you in the silence and bringing you deeper and deeper with every breath. Taking the first steps into the void with an in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. Slowly sinking down into the emptiness of your own mind, feeling it consume you as you sink, thick and inky, wrapping around your psyche slipping suggestive tendrils around every thought and concern. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. The deeper you go, the more open you are to my words and suggestions. It lets you realize that my words are your truth. They are your reality, flowing like water, thick and sweet like honey, malleable and overwhelming. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Feel any resistance, any last shred of apprehension that you might have felt completely disappear into the darkness. Feel it suck you in, embracing you with warmth and love. In 2, 3, 4, and out 2, 3, 4. Completely consumed by the abyss. Your mind and body given over completely to this bliss and the pleasure of the void and its power. Experiencing nothing but the abyss and my words. And you love this feeling. The abyssal darkness surrounding you feels perfect in your psyche, on your skin, so deep and so perfect and so real. No motion, no thoughts penetrating this abyss. But this void is not fully empty. This darkness is absolute, but it contains so much that might not be readily apparent at first. My words echo through it, bouncing around in your mind, reverberating through your subconscious. You float in it, unmoving in all of that inky bliss. But most importantly for this moment, it contains endless potential. Potential for change and transformation. Potential to reshape itself around you. Potential to be more real than real, more true than true. You can feel the abyss start to solidify, shifting phases and forms, rippling beneath you, becoming part fantasy, part reality, and all bliss. The mindscape stretches out before you, taking shape before your mind's eye. The tendrils of the abyss wrapping around you, grounding you in this potential new space and no other. Every word that echoes, every suggestion that comes in this form, making the mindscape more fleshed out. Sensation created by suggestion, just as potent and real as the air on your face, the material against your skin. First comes the scent, calming incense, a relaxing atmosphere that extends to the air around you, steady, quiet, calm. The sounds of silence apart from a gentle ambience, allowing you to be at ease. The feeling of something firm against your back, holding you up from the floor, suspended but supported. And then slowly, the sights and the colors coalesce. Simple, neutral colors, browns and gentle grays, not cold or boring, but relaxing, allowing your eyes to slide off them and not be distracted as those colors clarify into forms. A simple, minimalistic room with a panel door on one end, incense sticks and flowers arranged in a pot, and a plush, comfortable table that supports your weight and almost feels like floating. The whole affair gives off a palpable aura of zen calm. A massage parlor, a private room just for you. You take a deep breath and a moment to take in your surroundings before the door opens, sliding across to reveal your masseur. It's hard to make out features in this haze of trance, but he's tall, dark, handsome, oozing an atmosphere of power and influence, with strong, capable hands and an enviable musculature, an almost contagious smile that glows like the sunrise, welcoming and assuring you, "Hey there, welcome to the Abyss. I'm Avis, and I'll be your personal massage therapist today. I'm honestly really excited to work with you. We only take the best and most deserving clients in for this particular treatment, so you're quite lucky to get a spot." The masseur takes a step across the room to you and stands at your side, casting you in his shadow. "If you don't mind just taking off your clothes, we can get started." In a single gesture, he helps remove your shirt and your pants, but leaves your undergarments on, leaving you exposed, cool but not cold, comfy but not warm, free to yourself. He looks you once over, still smiling, and examines every inch of you, your arms and your legs, all of your proportions and features. Wonderful. We've got a lot to work with here, a lot of potential. The calming, powerful figure sees the look in your eye. You don't quite know what's going on here. My apologies, you really should have been briefed. Here in the Abyss, we specialize in a very particular and very potent form of massage, where our touch elicits change, transformation, growth, and development, slowly molding you and bringing the best you out. And what's better? I'm the best in the business. I know exactly where to touch and what to do to make you the best you. He places his hand on your shoulder and gently pushes you back, making sure your spine is straight and everything is at ease. Just take a few breaths and we can begin. You feel his hands start to work at your muscles. They're smooth like silk, gliding over your skin like they've been glazed with the best oil, making everything feel so soft, so supple. There's a clear magic to his touch, exciting, enticing, arousing, every motion and every tap bringing something new. It starts small and simple, mundane, taking time to knead out all of the knots and the tension, leaving them feeling sore but free, squeezing and rolling your shoulders, the heel of his hand digging into the flesh of your chest and your legs, working his way up and down your body, the pain increasing, all of the nerves and blood vessels in those muscles firing off. I know it hurts. That's all that tension. But it'll give way to the potential you hold inside. Seconds pass, minutes, maybe hours of him kneading and massaging, groping and easing your muscles, taking stock of your thighs and your calves, your arms and your forearms, even your feet and your hands. In a deft motion, he turns you over, allowing your face to rest on the plush surface of the table, cracking into your spine, working on your oft-neglected back muscles, those lats and traps, the small of your back in your lumbar, all the way down to your glutes, moving his way back up to your neck. And it's at that point where you feel something shift, something finally fall into place. There we go. His hands feel like sparks on your skin now, electric, potent, so good. And as he moves down, you can feel something swell deep within you. All of the places he's touched before, from top to bottom, begin to pump up like the best and most intense gym session you could possibly imagine. All of you engorged with blood, blood vessels dilating, emanating heat and arousal. It's almost astonishing. Down your arms, your biceps, your triceps, your forearms, across your torso, your delts and shoulders, traps and your pectoral muscles, your abdomen, your legs, your glutes, quads, hamstrings and calves, your back, your lats, everything, all of it feels bigger, feels harder, feels pumped. And then you realize it's because they are. They are bigger. Your arms swelling out, feeling the mound of muscle forming into shapely, well-sculpted curves and edges. Your triceps becoming more prominent, your forearms corded with muscle that makes you even feel stronger. You feel yourself taking up more space on the massage table, your shoulders getting wider and wider, capped by a swollen mound of round, perfect musculature that connects to your already flexing and pumped arms, and to your steadily increasing pectoral mass. Feeling the firmness, square, well-formed muscle, something you can bounce and flex, filling out your chest, giving you that cleft between the two mounds as Avis flips you over once again and presses his hands into your mass, making them grow even more, kneading them, feeling them fill his hands as he squeezes and tenses them, compelling them to become glorious, sizable mountains of muscle mass. So much potential, all locked away. Let it grow, grow, grow. Tender hands moving down your core, over your serratus and obliques, feeling the tension, the power, the strength, flexing and squeezing your abs, making it hurt but somehow loving it, needing it, growth all feels so good. Keep going. Envision your ideal, the muscular body you wish to inhabit, and I will help you reach that size. Embody those proportions. Become that person. Down to your legs, his hands brushing the interior of your thigh, making all of those massive muscle fibers twitch, stretching the skin, swelling outward, perfectly shaped and sculpted like marble, your glutes growing like orbs of pure iron, your calves cut like diamonds. You feel bigger. You are bigger, stronger, more muscular, thanks to the hands of this mystical form. It all feels so good. So much potential. I told you from the start. Flex. Try out some of this new muscle and mass. Bicep pose. Flex your pecs. Harden your legs. Excellent. Feels amazing, right? He places a hand on your flexing bicep and squeezes, feeling the size, the strength, the heft, worshiping it. And even under this innocuous touch, you feel it pump, pump, pump up a bit more. True growth and development. Feels amazing. All from my touch. All from your mind. And it's not quite finished yet. He reaches down, and your undergarments practically evaporate, revealing your genitals. Keep that ideal form in your mind. His hands deftly reach between your legs, one wrapping around your cock, the other cradling your balls. And slowly, he begins to pump your penis, instantly bringing it to life, the best pleasure you've ever experienced in that space. You look down in the haze of pleasure and see his thumb slowly caress a thick, throbbing vein that runs the length of your shaft. And at his touch, that vein swells, pumps, throbs even harder, and you feel the blood surge through your member. So good. Arousal increasing with every moment of contact. You can feel your nuts churning away, tensing and releasing, leaking clear pre-cum from your cock in thick, juicy ropes. The best hard-on you've ever experienced. Potent, virile, aching. This would be more than enough, and yet, grow. Your cock swells, inching upward with every stroke by your masseur, getting thicker, girthier, until it exceeds the bounds of even Avis's large, strong hands. Your nuts expand, hanging lower, getting bigger, rounder, fuller. Huge egg-sized testes pumping out endless cum. Bigger and bigger, you feel your cock grow. You watch it expand. The veins and sinews of that spongy muscle multiplying or engorging with blood and hormones. Something befitting of the rest of your growth. Delicious and massive. Stand for me and indulge in this new form. All of that potential that has finally manifested itself. You stand and feel the new weight of your form, the new heft and size and musculature. Feels so good. Flex and pump for me. Enjoy yourself. You tense a muscle and feel the rush of pleasure course through it. You feel the pulse of a vein, the throbbing and leaking of your cock increasing. Another satisfied customer. Thank you for allowing me the privilege of unleashing your potential. Now go on. You can pick up your new clothes outside. Something that can fit this new size. He points to the sliding door, and you lumber across to it, pushing it open, being careful with your newfound strength. And as you push it open and step out, you simply fall into darkness, into the abyss, as the mindscape dissolves away from you, looking back only briefly to see that contagious smile. But even though the mindscape has receded back into the infinite abyss, you haven't. You still maintain its changes. You still have that growth. So enjoy it. Hold on to it. Flex. Feel that potential. The potential unlocked by Avis's powerful hands. Now, this, like all things, must come to an end. I know how good the abyss feels, wrapped around your mind, making you feel warm and safe. But don't worry. You can always return to this space to partake of the inky, infinite void once again. And you will always carry the abyss and its suggestions with you, always in the back of your mind, like a stain on your psyche, reminding you of its blissful peace and all the things it's shown you, reminding you that my words are truth, my words are reality. So just breathe for me once again. In, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4. And feel yourself begin to rise out of the abyss, its tendrils relinquishing their embrace, the haze and darkness of trance fading away. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. The suggestions I've placed in the void finding a home there in the darkness of your subconscious, making it easier to return, easier to drift when the abyss calls again. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Rising up out of the darkness, your head and shoulders peaking above as your consciousness returns and your energy awakens. Breathe in, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, as you awaken from this abyss, feeling refreshed, aware, and at peace.